Hey, 8th graders, May 6, 2020. Today you should have turned in your paragraph or two about Augustus and Tiberius. Just tell me a little bit about those two Caesars. What were they all about? What was life like around that time? The next two are Caligula and Claudius in our packet. These two guys are going to share a lot of similarities in the sense that a lot of bad things happen because of them. And there's Caligula right there. That's not his real name. It's a nickname. He was called Little Boots. That's what Caligula means. Because even as a young child, he was around soldiers, and he had these little boots made for him. That's why he's called Caligula. But he's filled with wickedness, and we're not sure if it's partly disease or if it's just his own wickedness. But either way, he does lots of erratic things, bizarre things. You'll read in this chapter, even like making his own horse a senator. That's strange, and lots of strange behavior from Caligula, wild, erratic, and he takes all of his power and uses it very poorly to indulge all of his excesses. He calls himself a god. He knocks off the heads of statues to put his own head on those statues of like Mars and Venus, and he says, I'm a god," and he's then assassinated. A lot of his strange behavior led to a lot of enemies, and then his uncle takes over, Claudius. Claudius also is betrayed by his adopted son, Nero. We think that he's poisoned by a plate of mushrooms. Both of these people, we can say that sort of, as you summarize it in your narration, Caligula and Claudius both live in turbulent times where all of the power put in one person is too much to handle, and they don't use the power wisely. They use it poorly, and it ends up hurting them in the long run. So these two chapters filled with all kinds of nightmares and strange behavior because of the wickedness of the Roman emperors at this time. And we're gonna see that it gets worse with the next person, which is going to be Nero. All right, happy reading today, Caligula and Claudius.